This is Fit and 50, and today we are going to be raving about those damn sugar cravings. So we're going to talk first a little bit about how these sugar cravings started. But first, I got to give a shout out to Steve, my subscriber, who suggested this idea, this topic for this video. And so Steve, I hope you're watching because this video is for you. Okay, sugar cravings. You get your first sugar craving when you're little. And I don't know who your supplier was. It might have been grandma, it might have been your mom, but someone gave you a sweet treat that went and absorbed quickly in your system, and you got your first sugar high, and right after that you get your first sugar crash and you're hooked. You want that high again. So it starts young, so no wonder we all suffer from it, because we've experienced it our whole lives. Okay, so we're actually going to talk about what a sugar craving means, because it's not because you're hungry. That's not why you want it. You want that feeling, and it's not a full feeling necessarily. So there are triggers. There are emotional triggers, stress, tired, bored, and situational. That's a few examples I could think of. Tired is a big one for me. When I'm tired, I eat to try to stay awake, keep going. Situational is another one. As a matter of fact, I have a story for you. Before I started working out and getting into the fitness thing in my early 40s, I got in the habit of buying a chocolate bar every time I gassed up at the gas station. Before you know it, I started buying two. Why? Well, I couldn't decide if I wanted a Kit Kat or I wanted a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And then once I started getting the fitness thing, I knew it wasn't working for me. It wasn't working well for my health or where my goals are going, and I needed to cut this out. It wasn't that easy to cut out. Eventually, I did manage to get down to one chocolate bar, which turned out to be the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, so that must have been my favorite. And then from there, I ended up going to a pepperoni stick and a cheese stick. Eventually, the cheese stick went, which was actually a good choice. Probably should have kept the cheese stick in. Better choice than the pepperoni stick. And then I went to a small pepperoni stick. Eventually, I managed to wean myself off by changing the type of snacks I did. And that's an example of a situational craving. Now, some things that you can do when you have these triggers is you can go for a walk. Now, if you're at work, you can't go for a walk around the block necessarily, unless it's at break time. But you can always take a walk, maybe go see a coworker. If you're at home, you can call a friend. Or if you're at work, you can maybe take a walk to the bathroom and back. Just something to help get your mind off of the craving. At home, a shower works really well because it's a sensation thing, right? So the craving's a bit of a sensation thing. The water on your body is a sensation. Helps to change the mindset a bit. And of course, the workout works the same way. The power of the pump, people. Love that saying, power of the pump. It helps you take your mind off of a craving. It also gives you feel-good endorphins in the brain. Workout is actually a really excellent one. I'm going to be doing a workout series in the next couple months with these really short, intense workouts that you can be done at home, that are quick, won't take very long. That's coming up. Workouts to help with your cravings. Now, cravings can indicate you have a deficiency elsewhere in your diet. Quite often, people who have these cravings don't have a balanced diet. They have a carb-heavy diet. They may need more fats in their diet, or more likely than not, they need more protein. Gotta have the protein. That's the bro thing, right? So eat more protein. So as we go a little farther into this video, we are going to go through some snacks that can help increase the protein in your body. Protein is one of those things that helps you feel full and satisfied, and so it's a good thing to have in the diet, and it also helps, of course, repair and build muscle for your hard training. So since we're over on the do's and don'ts side, let's hit the do's and don'ts a bit. Plan your meals, include a sweet. I'm not anti-sweet, I'm not saying don't have desserts, but when you plan it and you put it with a meal, that meal helps your body absorb it slower. Remember, these sugar highs come from a spike in the sugar in your system because it gets absorbed in your system too fast. So the other components that are in your meal help slow the absorption down, so you can enjoy the sweet treat without the risk of the sugar high. Control your portions. So even though you're including a sweet, make sure it's a reasonable size, make sure it fits in with your calorie goals. If you're not sure what your calorie goals should be, I'm going to pop a link up here to the very first video I did, which is on calories in this series, which will help get you started to figure out what your calorie goals should be. Over here on the don't side, let yourself get too hungry. Don't let yourself get too hungry. A lot of people end up cutting too fast to try to lose weight too fast, so they end up getting too hungry. You're at work, you're hungry, you're starving for something, You go into the lunchroom and there's the donuts. It's like you're precious, a little round donut, because you're starving and you can't resist it, so you eat it. So don't let yourself get too hungry. Space your meals out. Maybe don't cut so fast, and when you're trying to lose weight, that's one to work on. Eat processed foods. Absolutely try to avoid processed foods. The more processed they are, the more odds are that they've got sugars in them and too much of the bad stuff and not enough of the good stuff, right? So really got to watch the processed foods. I'm going to show you a couple of these treats I'm going to show you are actually processed, but you've got to read the packaging. Make sure that's a real one to watch. Avoid the processed foods. Nature got it right in the first place when it comes to absorbing sugar at a reasonable rate. Don't leave the house without a plan. And this is more than just a diet plan. See over here I have eat a balanced diet. Control your portions, right? This plan is more than that. This plan is, for example, the situational. You have George's Cookies. That's the one in the mall that gets me. They also have Cinnabon in our malls, and they know what they're doing. I'm sure they've got fans that blow that smell of that fresh cooked food out into the mall. So you're walking by, minding your own business, you want to get your item from the mall, and there's that smell, and you're hypnotized. And before you know it, you can't even control yourself. You have to go get your cookie. You got to get that cookie, so you're dishing out your money for that cookie that you neither need or really want, but at that exact moment, it's all you can think about. So you gotta have a plan. So it's a mission. It's a mission. Here's the map. Here's the mall. There's George's Cookies. There's the item you need. You're not even gonna park on this side of the mall. You're gonna park over here. You're gonna duck in this door, get your item, get out before George even knows what happened. So sometimes you gotta plan things out more than just your food when you know what the triggers are. So yeah, eat a balanced diet, very key. Carbs, proteins, fats. At the end of this video, I will put a link to the entire series that I've been doing, and it will help to show you what a balanced diet is, the carbs, the proteins, the fats, what kind of ratios you should be looking for based on your goals. Eat whole foods. Whole foods are magic. Nature got it right. They are total opposite of the processed foods. When you eat whole foods, everything is absorbed at an appropriate rate. Plan your snacks and make healthier choices. We are very close to finding some healthier choices, and go cold turkey. This one here is what a lot of people end up having to do. They got to take all the junk, all the processed food, throw it out. Sometimes I say give it to a friend. I don't know if that's such a good idea. You're not really doing them a favor. But throw that out and go cold turkey for a week, 2 weeks, a month. If you can make it a month, you'll be able to reset your body and be able to restart with your goals more focused and in mind. So we're going to come over here, we're going to look at some of these snacks. First one, I'm going to start with an apple. Like I said, nature got it right. This gives you some sugar into your system, but also has fiber, which slows the absorption into your body and keeps you from getting that sugar high, which causes the craving. Gum, sometimes it's just the flavor you need. Now gum does have calories, there's like three calories in a piece of gum. But it gives you that flavor, gives you that chewing sensation, which sometimes makes that false hunger go away. Now when it comes to protein snacks, I picked top 3. The matzo sticks, absolutely no sugar in these. Cheddar sticks work too. Make sure you read the nutritional facts on the back. There's a little bit of fat in this, but it's high protein. In one of these, there's 6 grams of protein, so it helps you get more protein. Something I didn't mention about the protein earlier is the fact that it helps make you feel full. That's one of the things about protein that's really good, is it gives you that full feeling. Turkey jerky. This stuff's amazing. It's got very little fat, 0.4 of a gram of fat, and it's got like 7 grams of protein, but you gotta watch it, it's 2 pieces. Most people are gonna eat more than 2 pieces of this, I would suspect. So you gotta watch the serving size, always read the back, because the brand is not important. What it says under the nutritional facts, that's what's important. So don't pay attention to the brand on here, because that's not important. Now this last one here is just like a mega protein. It's a tuna treat, but it's got lemon and pepper tuna, so it's spiced, so it tastes a little bit better, because if you're used to just eating tuna, it It's kind of like sawdust a little bit. But when you eat it this way, it tastes a lot better. It's on a cracker, gives you a bit of that crunch that a lot of people like, but 19 grams of protein. Phenomenal. Phenomenal little snack. So those are some examples. If you have some other examples of healthy snacks you like, put them in the comments. Love to hear what you have to say. And also, if you found this the least bit interesting or informative, or if it helped you out, please like the video and share it with anyone else you know that is struggling to get control over their sugar cravings. And last but not least, please subscribe if you haven't already so you can hear more of this information. We talk about diets, workouts, training. My next video is actually going to be on my favorite ab exercises. And we're going to have a lot of fun over the next little while, so I'd love it if you join me. So this is Fit and 50, signing out. Keep working out, keep having fun. We'll talk to you again in that next video.